Welcome to the DTS Seminar Program. This is Paul Lang, the founder of Discipline Trading Strategies. Before we begin, I'm going to take a moment to remind you of the various resources you have when taking this program. Every seminar cycle, there are several live events that occur. It begins with the half-day Introduction to Mastering Technical Analysis course, which is on a Friday afternoon. The day after that, on Saturday, starts the full-day course called Mastering Technical Analysis. That is followed the following Saturday by another full-day course called Mastering Advanced Tactics, and finally, the third Saturday with a full-day course called Mastering Gaps. Also, one time in every seminar cycle, there is a scanning for day trade session. Although this is geared to specifically looking for trades as a day trader, the concepts apply to longer-term investing as well. During each seminar cycle, there are also typically 2 practical application and review days. Normally, one is scheduled on the calendar and one is added as needed. All these events are scheduled well ahead of time, and you can view them in the DTS calendar. On an ongoing basis, the course called Mastering Options is taught live, and it is also available on home study. Also understand that you are not only allowed, but required to retake the classes as many times as you like. I suggest that you take the live classes 3 times, but it depends on how well you learn and how well you absorb this home study program. Note that a routine is suggested on the 100-day seminar program schedule, but it is just a suggestion as everyone's learning curve is different, and also some students will be diving in full-time and some will be learning on a part-time basis. Also ongoing, remember that the free stuff page has a lot of great additional tidbits of information. This is considered part of the seminar program as there are many concepts that can greatly aid to your total understanding of making money in the market. Remember, you were also sent access to the DTS Seminar Program Resources page. Some of the topics here are what you may consider to be the softer topics, but they are critically important topics, and ignoring them can be the reason for failure. On an ongoing basis, students can obtain coaching sessions from Paul. This is part of the program. Nothing is ever extra. Remember, you have a commitment from Paul to do whatever is needed to make you successful. There are some guidelines to set up coaching sessions. The main focus should be a trade review to evaluate why students' trades are not working. This is only done after the student has completed the course and written their trading plan. And your final resource, of course, is what you are listening to right now, the home study program. This is not a separate program. There is only one DTS seminar program, and it includes everything discussed here. There are pros and cons to the home study versus a live classroom environment. The DTS Seminar Program is designed to capitalize on both. Attend all the live classes you can. Review using the home study. View the entire home study at least once in between live classes, and also to go back and review to answer specific questions. Also, for those people who cannot attend live classes on a regular basis, this home study will teach the entire course, but you will miss some of the benefits of live. There are pros and cons to home study versus live. The key line on the prior screen was that the DTS Seminar Program utilizes both to maximize your learning ability. But understand with the home study, you can review at your own pace when you like, you can hop around, pause, come back later, pick up where you left off, and you can view as many times as you want on your own schedule. However, there's a lot of empirical evidence that people learn better in a live setting and are more likely to complete and understand the material when they must be present and attend at a certain time. The live class includes student interactions and questions that often lead to expanded talks on topics that may not be in the home study. This is not a small detail. And finally, I would like to remind you, there are 3 parts that need to be understood in order for anyone to make money in the marketplace. All of these are taught in this program, but the relationship between the time devoted in class and the importance of each is not proportional. In other words, the first thing you need is to have a superior understanding of technical analysis. I call it understanding the language of charts. This takes most of the time and resources to understand, but the other 2 legs of the stool are equally as important, but yet they are more of a mental game. Only so much can be said because some of it relates to discipline. There are tremendous concepts taught in this class to help you understand all 3 legs of the stool and be a successful trader investor. But when it comes to discipline, at some point, either you have it or you don't. I've never heard anyone say that they failed because they did not eventually believe that a technical analysis works wonderfully. But I have heard people say that they failed because they couldn't get themselves to do what they knew they needed to do. Note that this welcome screen appears as a separate section in the DTS Home Study and also at the beginning of the first full course called Mastering Technical Analysis. If you are seeing this for the first time on the Home Study, then you should proceed to view the Home Study for the Introduction to Mastering Technical Analysis course. Good luck on your journey.